one tiny problem with it. Nice opinion. Just one tiny problem with it. Inspecting your post, it looks like your opinion is different from mine. Let me tell you something. I am the baseline for opinions. Any opinion I hold is objectively correct, and as a result, any other opinions are wrong. Guess what? You happen to hold a wrong one. I hope you know that your opinion is now illegal. I have contacted the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the Navy SEALs, Secret Service, and your mom. You'll be sorry you ever shared your opinions. By the time you're reading this, you'll be done for. Nature will punish you. Humanity will punish you. Supernatural beings will punish you. Space will punish you. We decided just to make sure we'll nuke your house from orbit, so there's no chance you can run away. Everyone will know you will die. It's a small price to pay to remove your wrong opinion from this world.
Alright, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but we're going to make another video. We're going to react to said video, and then we're going to react to the other video she had put that she put in the description. So we're going to react to those full, and then I'm going to say my thoughts about each point in between. So without further ado, I guess we'll start.
I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, woke one. So the other day, I saw a tweet. I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, woke one was crazy. Attached to the infamous photo of Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of Democrat politicians kneeling in African costumes back in 2020 to honor George Floyd. What a fever dream. There were many similar posts from people talking about how crazy woke one was, or woke 1.0 as they call it. Leftists talking about what they did wrong during woke 1.0, how they came off too strongly with things like abolish the police, and how they'll do things differently during woke 2.0. Yeah, you'll get him next time, champ. And don't get me wrong, 2020 was crazy. At the time, I was a bit preoccupied trying my hardest to get Bernie Sanders and Tulsi Gabbard elected. I don't want to talk about it. But yes, from what I remember, 2020 was crazy. But that was not woke 1.0. Woke 1.0 started long ago. Long ago when being woke was called being an SJW. Back when Anita Sarkeesian was public enemy #1. And I
would argue she still is. And by the way, that people still use that. I use that as a joke.
Identify as an attack helicopter, believe it or not, was a joke young people told, and not your 65-year-old uncle on Facebook. You see, woke 1.0 was not George Floyd and COVID masks, no. This was woke 1.0.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Mr. Jenkins told me your day does not have to go down the drain.
Just because of a plumbing problem.
We can fix it.
Call Morris Jenkins.
It's moving day. That's right, Mint Mobile is coming home to your home. I mean, if you'll have us. It's internet for your home from Mint. Minternet. Fast 5G home internet powered by T-Mobile for...
Hello, and welcome to the ShoeOnHead channel. I am your host, ShoeOnHead. You may also know me on Reddit as every e-girl combined into one insufferable millennial woman with fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh. Shocking. Look at the flare on Reddit. But that's a little harsh.
Or perhaps just Asmongold on HRT. As I am filming this, it is the 12th anniversary of my first video on this channel. 12 years. 12 years a slave to the algorithm. So in this video, we are going to react to that video as well as a few other old videos of mine. We're gonna see how well or how terrible everything has aged, because let's be real, a lot of this shit aged like milk. Wait, why is the arrow pointing this way? What the f— We're going to talk about woke 1.0, the ancient lore of me and my channel, how the Overton window has shifted so far since then, how stupid everything looks back then in comparison to things happening today. I feel like every morning we wake up and we are living through yet another historical event. The news moves so fast. There's pressure to react instantly, to pick a side, to condemn, to support. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into this video. Ground News is a website and an app that lets you see how news stories are being covered all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of the political bias, ownership, and headlines that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. They make it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias and media ownership can affect the framing of a story. For example, let's check out this story about how Republicans in Congress continue to back Iran war despite the political risk. On the left, you'll see the headlines about this are like, Iran war keeps dashing GOP's midterm hopes. And this is how a right-wing outlet covers the same story. Tucker Carlson claims Israel controls US politics, force Trump into Iran war. Very different focuses here, very different vibes going on here. But my favorite feature of Ground News is definitely the blind spot feature. It shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is another story about how the Iran war is deeply unpopular with even Trump's voters. 39 sources covered this. 64% were left-wing, and only 14 were right-wing. Right-wing media trying to avoid how even their own fan base are sick of this war. And here's a story about how Ilhan Omar's sister is apparently linked to Minnesota's fraud scandal. 100% of the sources that covered this story are right-wing. No left-wing outlets have covered this story. There are so many examples like this, and Ground News makes it really easy to just lay it all out in the open. I've been using Ground News for years now, and it is one of my favorite apps. Even the Nobel Peace Center recognized Ground News as an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. High praise. Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. To get the 40% off discount, go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code on screen right here, or click the link in the video description down below to subscribe to their Vantage plan today. Big thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, as always, for not skipping the ad. And now, back to the video. One of the most funny and endearing things that have been happening lately is people will discover my channel and then they'll make reaction videos to my videos, and they'll title them things like, ShoeOnHead is done with the left. ShoeOnHead
I don't do that.
is finally waking up. And it's like, I've been woken up. Do not cite the anti-woke magic to me, Nuxtaku. I was there when it was written. Before your girl was Kami Mommy. For better or worse, I was one of the founding fathers of anti-woke content on the internet. I saw this one tweet that was like, the idea there was a woke one is the most jarring to America's moment I've ever had. Really, bitch? I mean, I get it. I would pretend it never happened too. It was very embarrassing, but really, bitch? I was there when Bernie Sanders was talking about unions and has microphones snatched by Black Lives Matter. That was basically the birth of my entire political worldview. You can't pretend that shit never happened. I was there when a grown-ass scientist was harassed and brought to tears for daring to wear a shirt with cartoon pinup girls on it. We need Nuremberg trials for all the 2010s. You should legally be forced to wear some kind of patch on you in public to identify you as a woke 1.0 freak. When I saw that tweet, I literally had to stop writing my other video to make this one because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let these people rewrite history. We're not gonna let you write the history books, okay? Who do you think you are? Ghislaine Maxwell's father? So I'm going to be talking about 4 different videos here. Oppression Olympics, Social Justice League vs. Gamers, Average is Beautiful, and Questions for Men Answered by Women. I'm not—
Which we will react to those videos when we get done with this big one, so we're going to react to all 4 of those.
Not going to be showing the full videos because this video would be 4 hours long. So if you want to watch the full videos, the links will be in the description. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye. So Oppression Olympics was my first cultural, political video uploaded July of 2014. 12 years ago. How old were you guys 12 years ago? I am like 60 years old in internet years, like 204 years old in e-girl years. If you have been here, if you have been with me for that long, you deserve like some kind of reparations or something. Like, you have seen some All right, I am about to watch it. I am so scared. I haven't watched this in years.
Hey there, pretty lady. Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do you want to go on a diet and get thin? Don't do any of those things. Hey, I'm a feminist. That's right, a feminist in 2014 America.
Can my voice even do that anymore? 2014 America. Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't do that. All right, let's go.
What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my level. And that means don't go on a diet, don't wear heels, don't do makeup, don't do your hair, don't try to look pretty. I get catcalls all the time and I hate it. I just love blogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. And shaving? Forget shaving. Don't shave. This video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and you don't like it? Stop oppressing me! Did you guys know that rape is bad? Rape is bad! Does anybody know this? Rape is bad, and if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
What is up, everybody? We are here at Medieval Times, and we are so excited to tell you about our new show.
We've got new stunts. We're performing new action.
You're going to see incredible horses. You're going to see show.
Oh, good, it's over. Oh, fuck, she's back.
Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because—
Why do I sound so cute?
It's just a label people are putting on
themselves like, aw, someone protect her. She doesn't know how bad it's gonna get.
It's the special snowflake oppression Olympics. Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed. It is the strangest thing I have ever seen, and it's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to seep out into the real world. And like, I really don't like it.
So a little lore behind this video before we continue. First of all, Obama was president. Okay, this was before the Trump era. In fact, this was like months before Gamergate even popped off. This is
Gamergate. Ooh.
Is ancient. Some of you don't even remember a time before Trump. Like, Trump is your normal. You don't remember what the political and cultural landscape was like before Trump. That is like crazy to me. Anyway, at this time I was like 23, 24, working at a makeup counter in the mall, and I noticed all the people around me were changing. Their personalities were shifting. They were becoming like very unfunny and like offended at everything. It was very weird. One example that sticks out in my mind for some reason was my friend screamed in my other friend's ear. My friend was like, you're gonna make me go deaf. And then my other friend was like, that's not funny. My brother's half deaf. I don't know why that one sticks out, but like, that was a pivotal moment where I was like, what the fuck is going on? Also, we later found out that her brother was in fact not half deaf, but anyway.
Shocker.
The only thing I traced it back to was they all used the same website.
Oh no.
This video is mostly about
Tumblr.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my God, is that Big Red? Oh my God, just blast from the past with this face here. This woman should get some kind of like compensation for being on so many YouTubers' thumbnails. She was the face of the triggered feminist SJW for years.
Number one, shut the f*** up for a second. Now, if you would shut the f*** up for the 50th billionth time.
And then it was this other person. Where are these people nowadays? I wonder what they're up to.
Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of SJWs, ruining my internets and ruining my real life and just sucking the sense of humor out of so many people I know.
Tumblr was very popular back then, but there was like some dark evil energy coming from it, and I sensed it. And at the time, that is where I thought all this woke SJW shit was coming from. Little did I know, like, a lot of these people on Tumblr were college kids. All this like rape culture, white supremacist bullshit was coming from the college classroom. And at the time I didn't know. I was just a humble makeup salesman. So I was really confused and I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to boot up the ShoeOnHead channel. I'm gonna vent and make a video. Nobody's gonna fucking see it. I don't care. As far as I knew, there was no other videos online talking about this subject. So I just filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and left. Like I didn't check the comment section and I didn't even know that Thunderfoot, a YouTuber, shared my video, and that's how it originally blew up. And from there, I found out, oh, there's more people who agree with me. I found like Sargon of Akkad and like the honey badgers. It was crazy to feel like, oh, I'm not going insane. Things are changing.
They're all in this big competition to see who could be the most progressive and the most tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that I've ever met in my life. It is just a big, it's the oppression Olympics. Labeling yourself as a feminist, stop it. It is not a movement anymore. You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. Like most feminists on the internet just hate men.
Now, if you can believe it, and this might be hard to believe while watching this video, this was transgressive back in the day. This was like crazy to hear online back then.
This was even wild for anyone to say in general.
Especially coming from a woman. We're saying things like, oh, feminism is doo-doo, and like obvious as like people have a victim complex these days. That was like sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like if this video came out today, it would get like no views because it's the most basic shit ever. This video almost got me fired from my job. You know, like they found out where I worked. They called my boss. They were like, she hates women, like all this stuff. When it first blew up, most of the comments were negative. It was just a bunch of angry women being like, you're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. Like this was before the term pick me existed. Handmaiden of the patriarchy. That goes kind of hard. Can we bring that back? Okay, so that was the first video. Let's watch another one, shall we?
We will react to when we're done with this.
This is called Social Justice League vs. Gamers.
May or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this whole Gamergate thing since it started like 2 months ago.
Gamergate was 2 months ago?
Wow.
Oh my god. For those of you who don't know what Gamergate was, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not important. Some woman allegedly slept with someone and now the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Things happened in between that, but that's basically the gist of it. Editing Shoe here. I decided to actually put in a brief explanation because genuinely a lot of you might not know. Gamergate kicked off when game devs and game journalists were accused of sleeping with each other for better game reviews. A bunch of journalists then coordinated anti-gamer hit pieces, all coming out around the exact same day, saying things like gamers are dead and focusing on how sexist and white and male gaming spaces were. It was a mess that went on for like 3 years, arguably longer, and many people cite it as one of the first major culture wars online. People went to the UN to talk about sexism in gaming. There was even a Law and Order episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women.
An order episode.
Okay, let me explain it in my version of it, I guess, or a better condensed. So the accused thing of there's a term called Five Guys Burgers and Fries, which that's basically where that came from. Joey Quinn over there, which sometimes I spoil her name, but I digress. Put out a game called Depression Quest. It got bad reviews. Some people, there were a lot of people that freaking review boost that thing even though it's bad, and then if people hate it, and then her, Denise Arkizi, and Brianna Wu were the catalyst to this entire thing because basically is what they did is, and then all for their journalist friends did the whole gamers are dead thing that went on for multiple years to the point that we're at Gamergate 3 at this point now. But basically what happened, no one liked Depression Quest, and the Five Guy Burgers and Fries happened. The journalist said, no, the gamers are dead, and all the gamers are these terrible things. A bunch of other things happened as well, but that's kind of started it as well. There's other videos that would kind of go, other stuff like the blood money that happened and all the other kind of some of the stuff was actually kind of disturbing what happened, but overall, yeah.
Episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women in games. What did they do to you? They leveled up.
Also, Logan Paul was in that episode for some reason. It was a weird time. Anyway.
Seeing good friends of mine get labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video games and seeing through this very obvious agenda pushing, 100% no. I honestly could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have.
They still do this.
The ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics.
SJW logic and facts. Oh my god.
Coming in like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, this character doesn't look like me, she's not frumpy and below average, it makes me insecure, change it, change this, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't even play that, but I don't like it. There could be a fucking black, Mexican, Chinese, demisexual, lesbian, feminist, otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit, and these crybabies would still not be happy.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has.
It's literally the same thing. The more things change, the more they say the same.
Change. They still do this shit. They still invade nerdy male spaces and force them to cater to them. They're still purposely making female characters.
Also, the reason why people question why women are in games and game places is because of Gamergate. Because 3 women and took advantage of, I guess, the welcoming of gamers. Literally took it over and act like all gamers are terrible for multiple years on end. Because of that is why people will question women in games. For that reason.
Characters like ugly and frumpy. You still can't pander to them because they'll never be happy.
Take a look at this.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming. The graphics are so good.
Wait, isn't Sam Meggs the one doing the KOTOR game? Oh, Lord have mercy.
This attack is eerily realistic. Eerily realistic.
Oh, that's sex? I've been doing it wrong? God damn!
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Taco who?
Taco Bot, a great pairing.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh my god, I forgot all about the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks. Like, it's good to have a supportive father in your life. So this one is called Average is Beautiful.
Race together? Wow, how progressive.
Oh my god, Race Together. I forgot all about this. In 2014, Starbucks did this thing called Race Together, where I shit you not, they made baristas write hashtag Race Together on the cups to encourage discussion about race relations with customers.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, that makes it worse. You're forcing them to talk about it, which makes them not want to talk about it, which makes them more apathetic and antagonistic towards said thing. You don't want to discuss race relations, don't talk about it. Seems basic.
Yeah, let's get rid of race relation like tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why?
They were forcing 18-year-old kids to have awkward-ass discussions with strangers about race. Yeah, can I get a tall cappuccino? Ah, yes, hello. I see you are a person of color. What the f*** were they smoking back then?
I don't know.
Imagine some black lady, like, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, like, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same fucking joke. I didn't even remember. I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we have the same brain or something.
This is social justice. You can like invade video games all you want. You can do whatever you want to comics, but don't touch my Disney. I will send
Who's gonna tell her?
the hounds on you.
Oh God. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Weird. Weird. This one is called internalized misogyny.
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you a few times. So, what is it exactly? F***ing retarded. The end.
Oh, nice.
There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be like my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for male attention and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like,
Happy birthday to you.
holy shit! Manspreading is an issue!
I am literally older now than I was meant to be in that skit about the future. And I did not, in fact, learn when I got older. I got worse.
These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privilege.
Oh my God, MRA. I forgot about MRAs. Oh my God. MRAs were men's rights activists. And before people were getting called like incel online for criticizing women or supporting men, they were being called MRA. Yes, it was considered a insult back then to care about men's rights. This was before the modern
Technically, it still is.
red pill. This was before Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Fresh and Fit. We had like Roosh V.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was our Andrew Tate back then.
MRA, right-wing, conservative, privilege. They do this to move the goalposts. So then you're like, oh wait, I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA.
That's why you don't play the game. Like, I didn't know this at the time. I was naive and stupid, but you don't fight back. You don't go like, oh no, I'm not right-wing. I voted for Bernie. I have a gay friend. Like, no. Shut up. No. You just have to go, okay, and even if you're not, because literally all they have is the ists and the isms. Defending yourself from their thought-terminating buzzwords is just, it's useless. It's a waste of time. I wish I knew that back then. So this is my most viewed video ever. 10 million views. Demonetized. Haven't seen a single cent from that video. Awesome. Anyway.
So we all know BuzzFeed is the internet equivalent of ass cancer. We know this, and I'm pretty sure the website is a government experiment created to test my patience.
Is that a Mr. Meeksy shirt? Oh my God, dude. Back when Rick and Morty was funny.
They're known for hits like, let's get fat women to do poses only fit gymnasts can do. Being a woman is hard because compliments, and damage control the video. So without further ado, I present to you 36 questions feminists have for men.
They were just pumping out videos like this constantly. Every week, another mass-produced, corpo-slop, anti-man, anti-white video.
So when you see the word white, what comes to mind? Privilege, I think power.
We can never let this happen again. I don't care if Trump blows up the world, okay? They can make Israel a 51st state. As long as I never have to hear,
hey, fellow white guy,
ever again.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be the same sex as someone I personally politically disagree with? The man is literally Satan to these people. Like, they could have said Hitler. They basically meant Hitler. Trump is their Hitler. It's very trendy to hate Trump right now.
Oh. Back in 2016, it was trendy. It's gotten worse.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty left-leaning, but I've been called a Trump supporter like 6 times in the past few months.
6 times? 6 times? Oh, you poor baby. Try 6,000. At the time, the anti-woke, anti-SJW genre was mostly full of liberals. It was mostly liberals criticizing, all of this stuff, all of this woke behavior. We all saw this as not real liberalism. This isn't the real left. The real left cares about, real equality and workers' rights and blah, 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 blah. We wanted to call our side out. Obviously, that didn't work, but we tried.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Men have balls.
Oh my God. manspreading.
Oh,
One of the
no.
top issues people would talk about nonstop back then was men sitting with their legs slightly open on public transportation. It was seen as some like patriarchal like statement of power or some shit. Like every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
What happened to all these little pet issues they were all upset about? I guess like people can't afford houses now, right? They can't find jobs. I don't think they have energy to talk about the f***ing pink tax or manspreading or whatever.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Wow, this chocolate bar sure is good. But you know what would make it better? Wow, another chocolate bar. 2 of a thing I like. Together.
People still come to my channel to this day and leave comments on my videos like, are you the chocolate bar girl? My legacy.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
Kayak smart filters help me find the perfect hotel room.
No, I hate these ads. The double ads are annoying.
So the reason I have a button that debunks the wage gap is because back in the day you could not escape hearing about the fucking fake ass 77-cent wage gap bullshit. I don't think you hear about the wage gap anymore because young women are starting to out-earn young men. So that's a little awkward.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Because on average, we are. It's a fact. Trigger warning. Facts.
Lives owned. Trigger warning. Facts. Okay, Ben Shapiro, calm down. I thought that was such a mic drop.
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
So when women make less, it's called the wage gap. But when men make less, it's just more money. Sorry, I'm like responding to the old video instead of my video. I forget how stupid these talking points were, dude. And sorry, I'm just watching these videos. I'm thinking about all the fucking people on Reddit who are like, ShoeOnHead sent me down the alt-right pipeline. Really? This is what did it? How the fuck is it my responsibility if you watch milquetoast ass shit like this and start goose stepping? I went down the alt-right pipeline. I was a Nazi. First of all, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You probably watched a Ben Shapiro owns college liberal compilations, and then some other YouTuber years later told you that's what being a Nazi is, and that actually having the politics of a Walmart HR department is salvation. Like, can we fucking relax? I'm sorry, I don't understand the YouTubers and streamers from this era who have like trolls remorse about this shit, that feel guilty for making fun of this stuff back then because they think them making fun of this stuff gave rise to Trump and whatever. It's like, no, this stuff gave rise to Trump, not you reacting to it. Like, why wouldn't you make fun of this shit? It's ridiculous and it's counterproductive. Like, you wonder why so many Gen Z men are further right than like boomer men. It's not because they watched a YouTuber called BuzzFeed cringe, right? It's because BuzzFeed and things like it, the media, academia, the culture that they grew up in, a reactionary movement needs something to react to. Like, this shit, as goofy as it was harmful. It was harmful to society in general, and it was harmful to like the left because this is how people saw the left. Trump wasn't elected specifically because BuzzFeed, right? Like, that's stupid. But there was this like slingshot effect against woke one. But more importantly, there was a hole in politics left from a do-nothing neoliberal neocon establishment that was just waiting to be filled by a populist, and Trump filled that hole. Trump filled America's hole. He got America pregnant, and 9 months later, out pops a war with Iran. And America's like, I didn't ask for this. Well, why'd you open your legs, whore? Sorry. You were asking for it. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, now people online are like, oh, woke 2 is gonna be great. Woke 2 is gonna hit like crack.
If you thought we were woke before, you done went and woke the beast. Welcome to Woke 2.0.
Do you want Hitler too?
Oh,
because that's how you get Hitler too. We are not doing this shit again. I would kindly advise against it. If you look at everything happening now, like literal pedophiles running the world, bills being passed to merge our military with foreign militaries, a bunch of AI surveillance cameras popping up everywhere, bombs we pay for with our tax dollars against our will going to blow up children. All of this shit seems extremely petty and unimportant. But it was part of this like deeply subversive, destructive rot in society. I used to always say that culture war was a distraction from class war, and for the most part, I still kind of think that's true, but I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, you know? I could want the rich to pay their fair share and also want my children to grow up in a world where it's not socially acceptable to hate them. Yeah, these videos were a little cringe, and like, I don't think they aged that poorly.
Most of the things that she said are pretty on point, and unfortunately, a lot of the things are still an issue.
All the jokes were really cringe and like facts and logic liberals. Like, pretty much do the same videos, but now they're more like organized and structural and scripted. I do the same videos, but in a more medicated sort of way. Big Vivans has taken away your millennial quirk chunguses. Big Pharma won't let me go merp. So that was that video. I thought it would be fun to do.
Merp.
What did you guys think? If you want to see my full, raw, unedited reaction to my first video, there is a bonus video up on my Patreon right now. Link down below.
What the fuck?
Also, all Patreon members get every single video a day early, uncensored, no bleeps. I'm also doing Patreon-only live streams now, so I would love to see you guys there. Lots of stuff going on. Link down below. Join today. We want you. Join the Shoe Simps. Join the SS today. Also, a big thank you again to today's sponsor, Ground News. Go check them out. Link down below. And I will see you guys with a new video. Bye!
Alright, what's at the end? I forgot. Oh, that's it. That's what it is. All right. That's it. We're going to, react to the actual videos themselves. So we're going to start with the first one. So let's. Oh, wait.
Pretty lady, do you wear...
Okay.
Hey there, pretty lady. Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do you want to go on a diet and get thin?
Vintage.
Don't do any of those things. Hey, I'm a feminist. That's right, a feminist in 2014 America. What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my level. And that means don't go on a diet, don't wear heels, don't do makeup, don't do your hair, don't try to look pretty. I get catcalls all the time and I hate it. I just love blogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. You don't have to look nice for boys. No, that's the patriarchy telling you to do that. You can be a fat, lazy slob and do anything you want, and then you have to force people to accept you, because that is how this works. And shaving? Forget shaving. Don't shave. This video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and you don't like it? Stop oppressing me. Did you guys know that rape is bad? Rape is bad. Does anybody know this? Rape is bad. And if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
Oh.
Okay, that was fun, but now I really want to get to my real point. Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because, it's the special snowflake oppression Olympics. Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed.
And ironically become the least tolerant and the most open-minded by doing that.
It is the strangest thing I have ever seen, and it's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to seep out into the real world. And like I really don't like it. I don't. This video is mostly about
Tumblr.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's right. I hated it back then. I do not like the Tumblr. It's mainly because whiny. So whiny. Whining about shit nobody cares about. I still hate it now. But this time I don't hate it because I'm an edgy B-tard and they're stealing our maymays. Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of SJWs, ruining my internets and ruining my real life and just sucking the sense of humor out of so many people I know, and just like
they're all in this big competition to see who can be the most progressive and the most tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that I've ever met in my life. It is just a big, it's the oppression Olympics. Everybody is forcing themselves into the oppression Olympics, and they are making
they are the least intolerant people, actually, ironically.
Problems for themselves. The victim complex is amazing with these people. It's mind-boggling. The otherkin, we got the 50 freaking different genders. We got the PSTD from cyberbullying. What? I have the trigger warnings because people are apparently having like Vietnam flashbacks when what the fuck? I have never really had a Tumblr. I had one and then I forgot the password for it, and like I think it was Tumblr's.
I have one. I did it. I had it just for writing things, like, you know, writing stories or something. I don't think I used it like once or twice.
/ShoeOnHead. You can look at it. I forgot the password. I reblogged some like Ryan Dunn thing. Yeah, that's how long ago it was. Labeling yourself as a feminist. Stop it. It is not a movement anymore. You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. I can walk. I can go get a job. I can walk. Did you hear that? I can walk. I can do it all by myself. I have never, ever felt oppressed as a woman. Ever. I've never felt the patriarchy. The patriarchy. Feminism
the good old
is
word.
The fight for women's rights. But what happens when you have all the rights already? We have them. There is nothing. There is nothing. I do not need feminism because I do not have a victim complex. We don't live in a rape culture. Rape is the worst label. A rapist is the worst label you can put on a guy. No one wants to be a rapist. No one is pro-rape.
And guess what? They still do that.
No one is pro-rape. My friend actually was like labeled a pro-rapist because she didn't agree with what these third-wave feminists on Facebook were saying. A pro-rapist. Had a list of things to talk about. I did. They're on my phone. I swear. Oh, look how cracked that is. That is depressing. Anyway, I digress. I need somebody to like stand over here and like every time I go off topic just be like, focus. What was I talking about? Rape? Do not live in a rape culture. This is not Saudi Arabia where rape isn't even considered a crime.
Oh, that's... Ooh.
If you replace all those I need feminism signs with I need therapy, they will make at least 80% more sense than they do. Like most feminists on the internet just hate men. And this goes for the same people who say, the same guys who are like, girls are all shallow, girls are all bitches, I'm a nice guy, herdy-der. Same thing. You can't just group an entire, like... And yes, I really do think this is because of Tumblr. People argue that it's not, and that these social justice warriors have been around for a long time. Yes, they have, but they have never been this loud. And it's become a trend. It has become like a thing to be a victim. It's become the cool thing to be like offended. These people, the humor and just the life just sucked out of them and just like molded into this victim, this pretend victim who really does not have problems in the first world, but likes to pretend that they do, so they fit in with all their... Just kill me. Someone I just want to slam. You know what? I need feminism. Why can't I say it? Labeling. Daddy, what do you think about feminism?
Right. Triple coated, seasoned to perfection.
I can tell you got beat energy.
Break up with drive-through.
One would think Zara Larson doesn't have to think about money.
No.
But we found out she's pretty thrifty.
Thanks.
When it's hot.
All right, give me 1 second while I get the next one. Okay. All right. All right. Oh boy, Gamergate time. Oh, the Twitter thing. So basically, this is now when I guess all the Tumblr people fled to Twitter, which also made it worse.
This girl is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust her. She is a fugly slut.
$25 for this shirt. Never played Mega Man in my goddamn life. Why am I so white? That's bad. I don't know. Fuck it. May or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this whole Gamergate thing since it started like 2 months ago. And I've gotten a lot of questions like, June, if you don't play video games... Oh, by the way, my name's June. If you don't play video games, why do you care so much about Gamergate? Number one, I used to play video games. Video games were my entire childhood. I'm just not a modern gamer. Last game I played was like Team Fortress 2 for 0.3 hours according to Steam. That was the most modern
Oh my gosh.
game I played besides Halo 2 for the original Xbox.
Yo.
I guess you can classify me as like a nostalgia gamer or I don't fucking know. Since all this has been happening, I've been a nostalgia gamer or I don't fucking
World's most
no. Since all this has been happening, I've actually been getting kind of into it again. Not really. I'm thinking about getting a 3DS because I am very a Nintendo fag. I'm also a console peasant. So for some people like myself, video games were a huge, major part of childhood and growing up. For others, they're a hobby, they're a profession, they're a creative outlet, they are a job. But for most people, video games are an escape from reality. When you read a book or watch a movie, it's entertaining to see these characters go through crazy adventures and do crazy things. But with video games, you get to be that character. You get to immerse yourself into these worlds, these fantasy worlds you couldn't be able to do in real life. You can go on these adventures, you can kill giant monsters, you could be anime, you could be a literal advertisement and nothing else. Anything is possible, and before video games, none of that was possible outside of your imagination. So why is Gamergate so important to me? Seeing good friends of mine get labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video games and seeing through this very obvious agenda-pushing 100% fuck no. I honestly could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have the ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics. They're just coming in like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this character doesn't look like me. She's not frumpy and below average. It makes me insecure. Change it. Change this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't even play that, but I don't like it. There could be a fucking black, Mexican, Chinese, demisexual, lesbian, feminist otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit. And these crybabies would still not be happy. I've never seen or heard one guy be like, that guy is too ripped.
And nothing has changed.
And too attractive. I do not want to play this game. No one cares! Yeah, this game is pretty good, but you know what it needs? More ugly people. Oppression fetish. They love oppression so much, they actually go above and beyond to sometimes make it up, because there's not enough hate in the world that they need to make it up and make up fake Twitter accounts and send themselves harassment and then link their Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's was part of it. Some of these people got harassed, but it was alt accounts harassing them and claimed it was other people harassing them.
On. Stop it. Just take a look at this. I didn't even believe it when I saw it. I thought I was watching The Onion. Just look at it.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming.
It's violating, it's triggering.
The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic.
Oh, that's sex? I've been doing it wrong? God damn! Seriously, Grand Theft Auto, you can literally bludgeon a man to death with a baseball bat and bash his face in. But you know, air humping, that's when you cross the line. I'm done. I'm done. Triggered.
All right.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. No. Follow me on Twitter. If you want, I don't know.
All right, then we head on to. All right. What's the next one? Oh, the average is beautiful one, which I think is a one. Wait. Oh. I thought it was something else, but okay.
His opinion.
Not that. All right. Okay, here we go.
Hey kids! Are you tired of playing with those pretty Barbie dolls with those feminine body shapes, perfect skin, long silky hair, and those big beautiful eyes?
No.
Introducing Wallflower Wendy!
The below average, hyper-realistic anti-Barbie that looks just like me and you.
I don't look like that.
And Wallflower Wendy even has realistic proportions. Unlike those skinny bitches that don't exist. Burn in hell, you anorexic motherfucker! Oh my, are those stretch marks? That's right. Wallflower Wendy has stretch marks all over her body, just like you and me.
What are stretch marks?
She even has tattoos and bruises, just like me. I mean, just like you and me. Wallflower Wendy, the unnecessarily realistic Barbie that's totally not middle-aged moms projecting their insecurities onto children.
This is so weird. Yeah, let's just go play video games.
Are you tired of playing as those pretty video game characters?
Leave us alone!
Race together? Wow, how progressive! Oh yeah, let's get rid of race relation tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why? I don't know about you guys, but that's why I go to Starbucks, to get lectured by some hipster with a liberal arts degree. Like, I just imagine some black lady, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just I see you are a woman of color. How this is so counterproductive to me. Can we just treat each other equally and, stop, bring in, it's the more you focus on it, the more that people become different, you know what I mean? We're all just people. Can we please not do this, Starbucks? It's very stupid. Okay, so moving on. So I went to Toys R Us to find a Barbie for this video, and they were all way too pretty. But luckily, dollar stores exist, and dollar store Barbies are ugly as sin. So I found Wallflower.
Wendy here. I was just like, you are perfect. I'm taking you home.
But that was a thing back then. What?
The best part about this video is not me spilling coffee all over myself. It's actually the fact that Wallflower Wendy exists, and the doll's name is Lamely, and it was created by this guy in 2014. Researchers call him the saddest man on planet Earth. Look at this guy. There's, like, that is the face of a
He looks dead.
broken man. Lamely was made using the real proportions of a 19-year-old American girl, which include a 31-inch waist, a size 7 shoe, a square jaw, washed out mousy brown hair that looks like it was cut with a dull axe, and a big fat booty. To be fair, I don't necessarily think Lamely is a bad thing. It'd actually be cool to have different Barbies with different body shapes around. And she's not promoting obesity or anything bad, but did you have to make her so frumpy? Look at this dumpy ass kid. Look at her polo. Absolutely forgettable.
Oh gosh.
And if I work at the Gap and bring an egg salad sandwich in a brown paper bag for lunch every day look wasn't realistic enough, you can actually buy acne, scars, cellulite, and stretch marks for Lamely. Why don't we throw in some toe warts, maybe a snaggletooth while we're at it? Put her on welfare, make her a struggling alcoholic, better throw in a coat hanger, Lamely's knocked up again. Fuck it! Realism! Because a 7-year-old girl is going to have stretch marks and cellulite. Come on, Mom. Who is this doll really for? Can I have a doll like all my friends have? No! Mommy's too busy to educate you about self-esteem. Here's Lamely. Never improve. There seems to be this new bizarre movement to make fantasy more realistic. Wait, look at this. They took Disney princesses. They changed Walt Disney's art style to make these princesses look more realistic by widening their waists and their rib cage. Never mind that they have huge eyes and magical powers. Oh, come on. The mermaid? The mermaid is unrealistic. Did you really just widen her waist? Ignore the fishtail. She's too skinny. Listen, social justice, you can, like, invade video games all you want. You can do whatever you want to comics. But don't touch my Disney. I will send the hounds on you. Don't. Seriously, by the time a kid is old
Don't tell her.
enough to start worrying about body image, they should already know that Barbie's a toy, Disney princesses are cartoons, and the only person who looks like Barbie is this crazy Russian chick who had like 1 million surgeries and thinks she's a plant.
Well.
And what's weird is I never see this with guys. I never see the coddling of insecure men. I don't see fat G.I. Joes. I don't see fat Ken. I see all these ads about women like, oh, your body's beautiful. What about the insecure dudes? If we're gonna coddle the feels of the insecure women, why not the insecure dudes? Does Barbie give kids unrealistic body expectations? Maybe. I didn't play with Barbies. I played with like dinosaurs and Hot Wheels, and I hate myself, so take that, science. Okay, so that was my shitty video. Hope you guys liked it. If you didn't like it, hope it was some like decent background noise or something. But yeah, what are your opinions of this whole body acceptance thing? Do you think it's pushing the right direction for society, or do you think it's a push back by coddling to these people, these insecure people? Leave your opinions down there. Let's debate. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm there like all the time. I feel like a generic vlogger right now, and I feel very dirty. So I'm gonna go. See you guys next time. Bye!
He looks so dead. It's crazy.
Arby's just made value.
Anyway, okay, alright. Where's the last one? Okay, there we go. Well, Jeff, hey, I unintentionally started. My screen schedule is during open bar, so I can't really help it now, can I? People rather watch open bar than me, so it's not my fault. It just happened to be the time slot, so sometimes I get good views, sometimes I get really low to none. It's whatever. It is what it is. Oh. Okay. This is how we're starting. Okay. I see. Oh, the purple hair. We took back the purple hair.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Come quick.
When did you start seeing signs?
Oh yeah. He did look very dead inside. I didn't even know those dolls existed. Then again, we had mostly American Girl though, I think. Haha.
3 weeks ago, she was talking about the wage gap, how women choose not to take higher paying jobs. She told me it's personal choice.
Dear God, where is she?
Gamergate is about ethics.
This is the worst case of internalized misogyny I've seen in years. Stand back. The power of Anita compels you!
Anita Sarkeesian is a con artist. John McIntosh writes all her stuff.
Well, she was. Unfortunately, she still gets jobs and consulting.
The power of Anita compels you!
Women should learn to take precautions to protect themselves.
The power of Anita compels you!
Women in the first world are not oppressed.
The power of Anita compels.
Amazing.
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you a few times. So, what is it exactly? Fucking retarded. The end. For help,
Lovely.
I consulted the Google machine to find out exactly what internalized misogyny is, and it turns out internalized sexism is defined as the involuntary belief by girls and
Good
women that
old
the lies,
Google.
stereotypes, and myth about girls and women that are delivered to everyone in a sexist society are true. Girls and women, boys and men hear the sexist messages, lies, and stereotypes about women over their entire lifetimes. To put it in English, it implies that women are too stupid to think outside the hive mind and think outside the herd. It is basically the laziest and lamest cop-out on the internet. Like, I'm on Twitter and it's like,
Isn't that sexist saying women aren't intelligent enough to discern their own thing?
yes, hello ma'am, would you like to talk about the Dark Lord patriarchy? He's all around us, keeping us down, holding us back. It's not because we don't work hard, but it's because of the patriarchy. If you don't believe in him, he's internalized inside of you. Join our cult and we'll save you today. Can I slam the door on these people? Can I virtually just slam the door? There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be like my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for malattention and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like,
Happy birthday to you!
holy shit! Manspreading is an issue! These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Anything to avoid any type of debate. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privilege. They do this to move the goalposts. So then you're like, oh wait, I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA. I promise that I'm not an MRA. They do this to avoid the topic of the discussion, which usually is the wage gap's not real. And they're like, yes, it is. Wage gap is real. Khaleesi, it is known. Another thing, why is MRA such like an insult to these people? It's like your favorite buzzword to throw around out of all of them. It's MRA. Like, you say something remotely against feminism and you're an MRA and suddenly you fight for men's rights. I've never done anything for men's rights. How am I an MRA? But even like, why is that an insult if feminism is about equality, though? Like,
That's a
that
great
is
question.
repeated so often that you guys fight for men and women's rights. So why would a group who fights for men's rights be such a negative term? Aren't you guys like fighting for the same things? I don't know. I don't understand it. Every day we move further away from God's light. Believe it or not, feminists, some women are capable of individual thought. We don't just blindly fall onto the feminist bandwagon without being skeptical about it first. When you got
Shocking. People can think for themselves.
people like Swerfs and Twerfs running amok and talking about their fantasies about keeping men in zoos, you don't wonder why, oh, that is probably why people don't associate with our movement. It's poisonous. It's just a poisonous way of thinking. It just tears the genders apart. Okay, so that was my short little video. I just wanted to rant about that because it's been something I've been wanting to talk about on here for a long time now. I'm about to hit 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely horrifying, terrifying. I hate it. It's bizarre. I don't know how it happened. But the good news is that my parents get to hang my little YouTube plaque I'm going to get up on the wall where my college degree was supposed to be. Alright, so have a good day, guys. Keep fighting the good fight. Of individual thought. Okay, focus. Fucking focus. Okay. If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized. Yep.
Aldi doesn't pay for cart wranglers, and those savings go to you.
All right. We're okay. So that's the video stream for today, or this week, I guess. I don't know. I should be videos, maybe Friday, who knows? But Game with the Homies, we're gonna be playing. I think it's Party Animals. Yeah, I hate the freaking 2 ads. It's so freaking annoying. Like, it's worse when both ads are freaking skipless. Like, you can't even skip them at all. That's worse. But, yeah. Party Animals, Saturday, Among Us, Sunday with Vagabond, then I'll be as Monday, Tuesday. Sophie maybe stream. Wednesday maybe with Sophie, if she's alive this time around. But other than that, I will catch y'all later. And peace.
Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
And the quest for a champion begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
Is a really... Can you get over the roof there? Oh my.
Oh my, what a play, what a grab!
Another jump here on the high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stuck off. The EMP comes in, and ding, he rains down hell from above.
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one. Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet, he's killed 4 players now on his own.
Vancouver locks him in the sound barrier. Sound is the bomb coming from China. Oh my God! He does it again.
Flutter now moving onto the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot and the headshot and the headshot.
call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh, makes me happy, and Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time. Oh, the grab it!
I'm the best person in the world.
Oh my word!
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
All right, see you later. Bye.